Have you ever heard the term content upgrades bandied about among marketers? And maybe you're not sure what they're all about or what exactly to do? Don't worry, I'm going to give you the formula step by step in this video for how to create and set up a content upgrade to build a list of leads on autopilot. And you don't even have to create the upgrade all by yourself. Now, why do you need content upgrades in the first place? See, your biggest challenge in business is to get your product or service in front of the people who want to buy it. However, even if you get your offer in front of the right audience, no one is going to shell out money to you unless they know you can deliver the solution they need. And the best way to show them you can help is to build a relationship in which you actually help your prospects solve some initial problems and then educate them in others. But how do you build that relationship? Well, you build it through interactions in your email, on your blog, in your community, on social media, etc. And a content upgrade uses the power of both email and websites to get that customer relationship off to a roaring start. So here's the basic definition. A content upgrade is a lead magnet, that's bonus content, that's offered inside specific content on your site. It's directly related to the content people are viewing or reading at the time, and they must provide an email address or other contact details in order to receive that bonus content. So a content upgrade qualifies your reader as someone who's already interested in what you have to offer, because first, by reading your content, they're showing they're interested in your topic. But by providing their email address, they're saying they're also interested in learning more. Now, once you've parted with your content upgrade and gotten all those contact details in return, it's up to you to build a relationship with your new prospects that will lead to a sale. They've already shown you they're interested. So, with all that being said, let's go through the step-by-step process of building your list with content upgrades. So, step 1. First, as I mentioned before, the whole point of a content upgrade is to narrow your focus to people who are interested in a specific topic. That means first taking a look at your ideal customers and breaking them down into different categories and different interests. So to do that, you need to answer questions like, what topics are your customers most interested in? What are their biggest challenges? Where can you help them most? What are the main buckets or categories your customers fall into? Then look for patterns in your answers that can help you put your customers into those buckets. Sure, there's going to be some overlap where customers fall into more than one bucket, since obviously they have more than one interest. But the idea is to find some categories you can write about and then create your related lead magnet, something related to the content. That's your content upgrade. And the content upgrade you're going to create isn't meant for absolutely everyone in your target audience. It's just for a subset who have a specific interest in the topic of the post they're reading. But just be sure to narrow in on interests related to one of your products or services, or related to one aspect of your product or service. After all, you eventually want to lead your readers to buy something. At the very least, your content should be related to something you're planning on offering in the future. That way you can be building a list of targeted prospects before you even create something to sell. Now that you know your ideal reader's interests, you need a great blog post that focuses on one hot topic. This post is one that will draw readers in so they want to sign up for your bonus content upgrade. And if you have an existing post that gets a lot of traffic already and it doesn't have a content upgrade, then that's your best place to start. Don't waste time creating something new when you've already got a potential source of leads slipping through your fingers. But if you do need something new, brainstorm some hot topics using some of these questions. So ask yourself things like, what are the specific problems that your audience is facing right now? How have those problems changed over time? Have you come across those problems before and solved them? What is one thing your customers could do right now, this minute, to address their biggest problem? So look to your previous popular posts, your social media following, other popular blogs, and questions being asked in forums and comments to get ideas. There are always questions you can answer that either no one has answered or which you have a different perspective on. Then go ahead and write your blog post. So step 3, your post is done or picked out. Now it's time to create the actual content upgrade. Hopefully you didn't give away absolutely everything in your blog post, because the whole point of the content upgrade is to provide something extra that adds value and takes the solution in the post to another level. At the same time, your content upgrade should be related to something you sell or are planning to sell. You'll want to send offers to this targeted group of prospects later on, and the idea is to only have people opt in who are the target for that offer. So if you need ideas for content upgrades, brainstorm a little with a few of these questions. So questions like, what parts of your more successful products and services were well received? Why were they well received? Could some of those elements of your products be incorporated into content upgrades? What type of content is considered the most valuable to your readers? Is it something they can use personally or professionally? And what content upgrades have you consumed in the past? In what ways were they lacking? How did you use them? And your easiest starting point for actually creating your upgrade is to use part of our Done For You courses. Many of our packages have pieces that are ideal as content upgrades. They're already created, they're easy to share, and you can find something relevant to just about any topic. So using our ready-to-go content, you can put together content upgrades like short reports, slideshow videos, infographics, PDF articles, worksheets, checklists, spreadsheets, e-courses, top tools lists, and more. All you have to do is pick a topic that's relevant for your identified target audience by browsing through the ContentSparks shop. And once you've purchased a license to a particular package, you can use the content in there any way you want. And in many cases, there's enough content in one package, like in our Blaze products, to create an entire sales funnel. Just remember to put in a call to action in your new content upgrade that sends people to your sales page or to somewhere that they can continue to get value and information from you. You could even be sending them to another blog post. Now, step 4. Once you've created your post and content upgrade, you need to set up the process for delivering it and building your list of prospects. There are a variety of ways to actually capture your visitors' contact details in exchange for your content upgrade. It all depends on the tools that you already have or are willing to purchase. We use a combination of tools at ContentSparks, and I'll mention each as I go through the capture and delivery process. First, upload your finished branded content upgrade to a storage location online, such as WordPress content library on your WordPress site, Amazon S3, or Dropbox. We use all of those, but whatever you choose, it has to have a way to grab a link you can share for download. Next, create an email list in your email autoresponder where you want the email addresses and contact information to be stored for that content upgrade. We use ActiveCampaign, but we have used Aweber in the past. Now you need to write a follow-up email that people will receive when they provide their address and are added to your list. That email must have the link to the download of the content upgrade. We either use the first welcome email in ActiveCampaign, or we use the lead magnet delivery function in Lead Pages. They have it built in. Now you need a place for people to enter their email. So you need to create an opt-in form or some other lead capture method that you can insert into your content for offering people your upgrade. We like to use the lead boxes feature in Lead Pages for most of our current upgrades, and we have other customers who love Thrive leads. And now all you have to do is insert your opt-in form code into your content and start driving traffic to that post. You'll just need to grab the code from wherever you created that opt-in form and put it into the text view in WordPress, not the visual view. And be sure to test everything. So one last note on the email capture process. Most email autoresponders do have the ability to create an opt-in form, but they're often pretty boring and not always that easy to use. So instead, consider using a more professional looking lead capture tool like Leadpages, the Leadbox feature, or Thrive Leads or others. Now, last but not least in the content upgrade process is to start building your relationship with your new leads. Since this isn't a video about how to use email marketing to convert prospects to customers, I'm not going to go into a lot of detail here. However, the key is to follow your first email in which you deliver your content upgrade with other emails that provide relevant content and value. And some of the types of emails that build your own value as a resource are tips on how to use their content upgrade, video tutorials related to the post topic and the upgrade, links to other posts that provide more information, other posts on your site preferably, and recommended resources that will help them solve their related problem. And of course, suggestions for paid products and services of your own, or even that you're an affiliate of, that are related to your content upgrade. Just be sure to educate and provide value before jumping to a sales pitch. In fact, you don't really need to do any selling at all with this content upgrade process, this approach. It's a natural step from providing free solutions to paid ones. So now that you have a good handle on how to get more leads for your business using the content upgrade tactic, how about selling your prospects something? And you can use our Done For You course for bloggers as one example to teach your clients how to take their blogging to a professional level. With our ready-to-go customizable courses, you can edit them any way you want, as I mentioned earlier for the content upgrades. Then you can put your name and brand on and share this new content of yours with prospects or even sell it for a new stream of income. Just head over to this URL to learn more. It's contentsparks.com/blogmastery. And please let me know if you have any questions at all. Again, that's contentsparks.com/blogmastery.